Mabuiga, welcome back to the Garifuna Experience Podcast. I'm your host, José Francisco Ávila. Today, we're taking a close look at critical developments in federal policy, legal decisions, and civic engagement, and examining how these separate threads connect directly to our community and the organizations serving our people. Garifuna and grassroots nonprofit organizations must pay close attention to propose shifts in federal grant rules. The Office of Management and Budget has proposed revisions to the Uniform Guidance governing federal financial assistance. Under this proposal, federal award funds will be prohibited from being used for voter registration campaigns, drives, or related activities. Now, let's be clear. Nonpartisan voter engagement conducted using non-federal funds remains fully lawful. However, advocates warn that overtly broad or vague language could create a chilling effect. Small organizations, especially those that blend vital social services, cultural preservation, language recovery, and civic education, might step back from lawful civic work out of fear or confusion over funding compliance. Let's do a quick pulse check so our community leaders know exactly where things stand. Number 1, the proposed Office of Management and Budget Uniform Guidance. The public comment period of these proposed revisions has closed. It is vital to remember this remains a proposed rule, not a finalized regulation. While advocates monitor the review process, organizations must understand the distinction between federal grant restrictions and allowable private funding. Number 2, key judicial rulings. Recent federal court decisions continue to protect nonpartisan civic work. Mail voting. A federal judge has blocked provisions of the administration's election executive order that would have involved the United States Postal Service in restricting the delivery of mail ballots based on a federally created voter list. New citizens. A federal judge also blocked a policy that prevented nonpartisan organizations from offering voter registration at naturalization ceremonies, allowing this long-standing work to continue while the case moves forward. The top line for nonprofits: the legal landscape keeps moving, but nonprofits can keep doing what they do best, providing communities with trusted, nonpartisan voting information and opportunities to participate. The status of the SAVE Act. The federal legislative proposal known as the Safeguard American Voter Eligibility SAVE Act passed the House but was not taken up by the Senate before recess. As of right now, it has not become federal law. Nonprofits should continue operating under established state and local guidelines. Why does the proposed Office of Management and Budget cause concern on the ground? First, it risks conflicting with existing federal mandates under the National Voter Registration Act of 1993. Under the Act, designated agencies and government-contracted nonprofits administering programs like Temporary Assistance for Needy Families, the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP, Women, Infants, and Children, WIC, or Medicaid are required to provide voter registration opportunities to eligible clients. If new administrative grant guidance discourages or restricts funds connected to civic access, community nonprofits find themselves caught in a regulatory maze, compelled by statute on one side, yet penalized by grant language on the other. Second, timing and capacity create a significant barrier. Large institutions have dedicated compliance and legal departments to parse complex regulations. Small, volunteer-led or community-based organizations do not. Ambiguity often leads smaller groups to pause civic outreach entirely rather than risk inadvertent noncompliance. So how do Garifuna organizations prepare and protect their missions? Separate funding streams. Maintain clear boundaries between federal award dollars and unrestricted non-federal funds used for civic participation. Maintain strict documentation. Keep clean accounting codes, staff time logs, and separate project budgets for voter engagement initiatives. Review grant agreements. Examine federal contract terms before allocating staff or resources to civic education. Stay strictly nonpartisan. Maintain clear records showing that all education, registration, and mobilization efforts are open, neutral, and free of political endorsement. The Garifuna Coalition and our allied community organizations do not endorse political parties or candidates. Our mission is to educate, empower, and support eligible community members in making their voices heard. Compliance and diligence are essential, but administrative uncertainty must not silence lawful civic participation. And that wraps up another episode of the Garifuna Experience Podcast. Thank you for listening. The future of our community, our voice, and our democracy is in our hands. Until next time, stay united, stay proud. Sungube Lita Aba. Ayo. Find new episodes of the Garifuna Experience Podcast every Tuesday on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, YouTube, Amazon Music, or wherever you listen to your favorite shows. Please rate and review the Garifuna Experience Podcast. It helps our culture and our history reach the world.